Ladies and gentlemen, we have a YouTube scuffle between Scar and someone on the Off Top and TNE JP collab. You guys know I'm all for the negativity, trolling stuff, but when it comes to actually throwing punches, that part I don't promote. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this, break it down, and give our honest synopsis of what we see, as we always do. If you see the new office here, this is why I haven't been reacting for the past 3 days. We've been getting the office ready to go. This is about phase 1 of 5, so we finally got the painting done, got some jerseys hang up in the chair, but it's gonna look totally different within a month or so. So yeah, let's go ahead and tap in. You dig?
Oh, I don't need it. Oh my God.
Sheesh.
You push me, nigga.
I don't want to budge in too much. I'm gonna let this run through. It looked like from that clip, it looked like he swung at Scar or tried to push Scar back because Scar pushed him in the back. So that was the pre-scuffle. Now let's see how this builds.
Keep it back, nigga. You pushing me. Keep it in my back, nigga. Bro, keep it in my back. Bro, keep it back. I really know how to fight, bro. I do too.
Shit. Okay, well, a couple things here. Peep the security guard. Is he reaching for his piece or am I tripping? Him right here. Or is he fixing his piece? Either way, okay, I'm tripping. I think he's fixing his piece because he got shoved. Okay, cool. The interesting thing about this is, continue. I'll give my breakdown for this. I have a lot of thoughts.
Let them niggas go. Let them niggas go. No, we ain't gonna jump. Let them niggas go. We not gonna jump. Shit, why we ain't? Okay, nigga, move on, OG. Let them niggas fight. Get your fate after this. He stole him. He stole him. He beat Storm. He beat Storm. I gotta go outside. Don't keep it real. He beat. Let Tom get on his ass. Hey, you gotta let him fight. You gotta let him get his shit back. They punched each other.
What's crazy is you really don't have to let them fight though, technically. This is the interesting part. So the dude, so Scar pushed him, dude turns, it looks like right here, he swings on him. Unless I'm tripping, chat, tell me if I'm wrong. It looks right here, like you see a balled fist, it looks like he's trying to swing and Scar kind of derails the punch. Mind you, that shit says 11-1, that's belt to butt, they're getting belted right now. Anyways, damn, that's a crazy score. But it looks like he swung on Scar first. But then this dude looked like he was about to snuff Scar. Look, watch him walk up. I guess that's his boy, so it looked like he was really about to snuff Scar right there. So then going back to this, when he's saying you gotta let him fight, I'm gonna keep it a bean. They broke it up. They broke it up, and then let them re-square up. I don't advocate for none of this personally. That's just me. Like I told you, I do the trolling with the negativity, but I always say keep it within the confines of basketball. Once it goes past that, I think it's too much. But at this point, he pushes dude looked like he swung, and then they get into a head-to-head headbutt. I was always taught growing up as a kid, man, from my father, it's like if anybody invades your personal space, be prepared to protect yourself at all times. Be prepared to defend yourself at all times. So it's like if someone invades your personal space and you feel like it's about to get to that level, don't get caught lacking. Protect yourself. Stay in your bubble. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. So it looks like Scar felt that. Scar swings on him. Okay? Connects. Crazy. He actually ate the punch, which is crazy. But at this point, personal bubble, boom. Scar swings. He ate that punch, I ain't gonna lie. Now, getting back to this, they break it up and let them re-squabble again, right? So a few swings was thrown here, no connects. They let him go. It really looks like none of them. It looks like both of them really don't want to really fight for real. If I'm being 100, right? Like Scar hitting, boom. At this point, there's nothing but space and opportunity. Now they just shelling. Now they just Philly shelling. Literally, they hit nothing but this shadow boxing. So at this point, I feel like, okay, break it up. Okay. And if you guys want to go fight, I hate that I'm saying this. Handle it outside after the event. You two don't have to finish the game. But something has to finish for the fans that came to watch and the kids that are in attendance. There might be also kids in the stands too. This is setting a bad example for the people. This is setting a bad example for the youth that's watching. Even the youth that's watching on the screen like we are. You feel what I'm saying? So like at this point, break it up and then make sure it's broken up. Don't let them re-square up again. It needs to get your fade after this, but that's the second time they broke it up. First time they break it up, they let them re-squabble for like 20, 30 seconds. Nothing really happened. Okay, cool. Now we can safely break it up. Let's everybody take a chill pill and get back to finishing this game some way, shape, or form, whether it be a one-on-one or something. But I don't want to see the game ending in a forfeit.
He stole him. He stole him. He beat him. He beat him. I gotta go outside. Don't keep it real. He beat. Let Tom get on his ass. Hey, you gotta let him fight. You gotta let him get his shit back. They punched each other. Let's go outside. You supposed to stop that shit. I can't. He beefed on him, so I can't. He beat for him first. I swear to God on my kids. Okay. He hit him first. You gotta stop that, D. That's my partner. Exactly. That's why I'm telling you to stop it. You gotta stop that, brother. You got to. It's your boy event. You gotta stop. Hey. It's your boy event. Come on. You're right. You gotta stop, bro. Hey, thank you. You gotta stop that, D. I think JP just stole his money away. No, it's your boy event. You gotta stop it. JP, come on, bro. Listen. We can't just let him throw his money away. Finish the game for JP. Okay. Finish the game for JP. You can whoop his ass.
And that's respect. Finish the game for those that have invested money into the product. That's what matters most at this point. We have to put the pride aside as men. We have to. I know people out there are gonna disagree, but like, who cares what other men think of you? Like, who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't think less of someone who gets beat up or more person than beats up somebody. I don't think less or more of a person. I don't. I honestly don't care. You know what I'm saying? Basketball should be basketball.
I know, bro. I just talked about swinging, bro. I'm about to tell you what we about to do. Let's get back to Houston. Let's go to your house and we gonna settle this. Let's go across the street then. Let's go across the street. Hey, after the game, we're gonna finish the game.
And at this point, after the game, what Teeny JP is saying, it makes the most sense. But by then, hopefully, tempers calm down. You know what I'm saying? People realize they really, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna be no game. I'm letting you know that now. Bring some money to come out here. Over with. We gonna fade him out. We gonna catch this one out. No. We gonna fade. We about to do it now. We can't go in. We go outside. They can't play. They can't play. Man, the man stole him. I understand that. Man stole him. What the fuck is y'all talking about? But he can't do that though. Hear me? Hey, listen. You've been a big boy. I know what you want to do. I'm on with. Listen, motherfucker, I'm on whatever you want. I'm on whatever you want.
Oh man, so I found the part 2 on IG. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. Okay, cool. Here's part 2. Which we already seen these. Okay, here we go.
Let them niggas go. Let them niggas go. You hit him first? No. They said that everybody talking about he pushed him. He pushed him. He pushed me in the back. I don't need it. Oh my God.
So it looked like he tried to swing at him, but Scar did push him in the back. Yes. Okay. That's a way better angle.
But we talking. He's swinging. Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, to me, it looked like he swung at Scar though. Like the ball to fist we zoomed in on the last clip, it looked like that's what it looked like.
I don't know, bro. Man, I wanted to hit him. P.
But that's what I don't like though. Like at this point, right? It did look like he wanted to hit him though, because he walked up on Scar. But at this point in time, his mans had swung at him behind his back. That's what it looked like to us, right? So I don't see a point to hit Scar here. I don't at all. I know that's your partner, but like at this point, they just, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth, maybe it's a little shove here and there, and then Scar swing on him. But at that point in time, it was a one-on-one. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a fan of that. part of that because that's the footage that shows it looked like he was going to sneak him or snuff him. But anywho, continue.
Stay the same. I've seen it 1,000 times.
So the two of them that wasn't fighting, you want to finish a one-on-one?
Nigga trying to finish the game.
What you want to do?
That nigga want to.
That nigga want
I understand, but the people trying to do the game.
Man, let me ask you.
gonna shut it down,
Can I ask you a question?
I understand that. I've been mad at the bitch too.
Are you gonna finish the game after that nigga beef on?
That's a different situation.
See what I'm saying?
I tried to be a man about it, bro. I apologize to you, but I ain't want to fuck up the game, you feel me? But I tried to be a man about it, bro. I said, keep it basketball, keep it basketball. This nigga hit me in my face already and all that. I said, bro, go ahead. This nigga still in my face, bro. We from the hood, bro. What you want to do? Feel me? Especially if a nigga, he keep looking like he about to buck up. I tried to keep it basketball. I said, I apologize. I'm reaching my, you feel me?
He don't want to shake hands.
Hey,
I ain't gonna. The nigga want the fade.
you want a belt.
That's what he want. He want the fade.
Why would you say that?
That's what he want. What? Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth. That's what he want. He don't want to play no more. He don't want to play no more basketball.
I tried to be a man about it, bro. I apologize to you, but I ain't want to fuck up the game, you feel me? But I tried to be a man about it, bro. I said,
Okay.
keep it basketball, keep it basketball. This nigga hit me in my face already and all that. I said, bro, go ahead. This nigga still in my face, bro. We from the hood, bro. What you want to do? Feel me? Especially if a nigga, he keep looking like he about to buck up. I tried to keep it basketball. I said, I apologize. I'm reaching my, you
He
feel
don't
me?
want to shake hands. I ain't gonna. The nigga want the fade.
You want a belt.
That's what he want. He want the fade. That's what he want. What? Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth. That's what he want. He don't want to play no more. He don't want to play no more basketball. The attention was drawn when you stole me.
And that man ain't doing shit.
Come on, bro.
But he didn't steal him though. From what we saw, all we can go off is as an audience is what we saw. People in the audience are kind of confirming what we saw. It looks like Scar pushed him, bro came back and tried to swing on him. That's what it looked like. So it didn't look like Scar stole on him. He looked like he got swung on first, tried to say, keep it basketball, which is what it looked like. And then at that point, when they was going head to head, Scar's like, bump it. It's there at this point. But this is what I don't like. Scar comes and apologizes. He's like, yo, check your back. I tried to tell him keep basketball, whatever the case may be. Reaches his hand out for, you know what I'm saying, apology. Bro, don't take the apology. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's his decision. But for dude to say, yeah, he don't want that. I ain't gonna lie. He want the fade. After Scar already came down, you know what I'm saying, and apologized. He said, yeah, he want the fade. So now it's ramped back up again. So now Scar want to go outside and do whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever happens. But like, for the fact that Scar comes over there and apologizes and then dude say, nah, he want the fade instead. He don't want to play basketball. That's all he had to say. He's like, yeah, nah, he don't want to play basketball no more. That's all he had to say. All the other stuff saying like, yeah, he want that fade. After he came over there and apologized, you baiting the dog for no reason. They ain't no reason. They had the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? He swung, they squabbled, you know what I'm saying? Well, not even squabbled, they sized him up, you feel me? Squared up, broke up. Squared up. All right, they ain't do nothing, broke it up, okay? Then you come back and say, after the apology, I ain't gonna lie, he want the fade. You baiting a dog that was already on that type of time, and he came back down and you revamped him back up. All you had to say was he don't want to finish the game. He don't want to play basketball no more. Keep it at that. I'm not with he still want the fade. Like everybody's trying to come back down and you trying to bring it right back up there. And he keeps saying he snuck your mans. He didn't sneak him. From what we saw, it looked like Scar pushed him, which isn't a sneak. And then bro came back and looked like he swung on him and Scar pushed the hand away and then said, keep it basketball. That's my breakdown. That's what I saw. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. I believe it's a part 3. I don't know. It says part 2. So if there's a part 3, we'll watch it. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I just think that there's no really, man, it's just, we don't want the youth to see this and think that's okay. I spoke to a youth basketball program the other day, literally yesterday. And this is one of the things we talked about, how social media, the thing that gets clicks to the most negative things, right? And the hard part about it is that kind of what puts money in people's pockets. I'm not saying Teen, JP, I'm just saying in general in the YouTube space. And it's unfortunate, you know? But I do respect Scar for coming back and apologizing. I do respect Scar for coming back and trying to de-escalate the situation after what had happened. And even in the midst of it, he's like, yo, keep it basketball. And then it's just, bygones became bygones and tempers flared, right? I do think Scar swinging on him and hitting him, I think that was the wrong thing to do. Scar's my brother, you know what I'm saying? I can have a love for the dog. But also, too, I think it was a very, very big thing for him to do is come back and apologize. Even after the situation. And the dude is still, you know, that got hit after it looked like he swung on Scar first, that got hit, that got the full connect. It looked like he was upset, which he has every right to be. But just don't play the basketball game and just leave it at that. There's no need to kind of revamp it up and say he still wants the fade, you know what I'm saying? Especially with all the cameras and everything around. It's just like a lot of pride gets involved when cameras come out, you know, especially when you get hit cleanly. Everybody sees you get hit cleanly on camera. It's a different ball game. That I can't say. So yeah, that's my spiel, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Got this thing, man. Peace.